Okay, welcome everybody. We are on record. Today is our session number 3 in our class, which started November 5th. And today you have to, after the session, you have to make the decision if you stay with the class or you do not stay with the class. It's up to you, and what you do if you decide to stay. Let me show you a couple of links. So first of all, we have a registration page here. That is the URL. Let me make a copy and show you. So here is the page. Online prospect. That page is pretty much the contract, the standard California contract between school and the student. And when you read it, it has all the legal things there. I'm not sure if I updated it for a new program. We'll see. Should be. If not, you tell me if not. So that is so you fill out that form. It will automatically create records in our database. So it is not just a form which comes to our email. It goes automatically into your email, into our database. That is one page. Another one is here, payments. So we have portnow.com/payments. I will do it for you here. Payments, which is a very easy thing. You put your name here. Guys, it would be a good idea if you put not just your name, but also your Skype name. So let's say you say, okay, Mikhail Portnov dash, okay, M Portnov. So I can identify from where the payment is coming. And what might also happen, it might be your spouse credit card. It's okay, you can put your spouse credit card here, name, but then I need your identification in Skype, so otherwise I don't know exactly who made the payment. So that is important. Amount, you go to $1,000. Where is it here? Yeah, $1,000 course, okay, online, and then starting November 5th, so where is it? 2013. So that is how it works. And then it accepts credit cards, or you can pay by PayPal. Doesn't matter. So that is how it all happened. And I would say 1 hour before the next class begins, let's say if I start 6 p.m. local time tomorrow, so at 5 p.m. local time tomorrow, I would clean up the list, and so you have to pay to be in the class, and or you have to contact me with your whatever special requests you might have. So you contact me individually in Skype, and we can handle that. So any questions on that? Well, if you already paid, someone says, okay, what if I already paid? If you already paid, you're okay. You're perfectly fine. Okay. I can hear you. Yeah, okay. So everybody can hear me. It's good. So guys, let's move to the links in Skype. Yeah, it was a very good suggestion. The links, I will give them in Skype as well. Copy. Okay, it goes to the class, which is, yeah. I will not send it to the extra class because people who are in the extra group, they already paid. Okay, so guys, you have two links. Both are important. You have to be in our database because we are required to maintain student records. Okay. So we are a legitimate school. We are not teaching out of kitchen or bedroom. You know, we have to maintain records, and we are being monitored and given hard time by state of California if we do not follow the rules of the game. Okay, now we can move to the today's topic, which is, and today's topic is writing bug reports. We have a couple of projects. So we have Resume Builder, and we have from the previous session here, we have Tole. And you were asked to write bug reports in the school forum, and I believe all of you are registered there. Let me see. No, is it the one? No, it's here. Yeah, it is here. So here is the online section on the forum. Let me show you where I am. Okay, when I log into the forum, we have online section. I go to forum, online. Okay, in online section, we have multiple topics. And some of you managed to create their own topics. Let's say Anna. Okay, let's see what Anna is willing to say. Anna comes with one bug report on Resume Builder. Application allows the user to go to other folders without filling the requirement field marked by asterisk. I don't know. I mean, okay, we might look at it later, but when you say required field, I want to know in which folder that field is. Really, I don't know. So we'll see. So just one bug report. Another one single bug report thing here is, that one is about what? Resume Builder. The number one bug in Resume Builder program is a missing instruction how to install the program. Okay, guys. Bug is a mismatch. We learned that. Mismatch between requirements and actual behavior of the application. And in Resume Builder project, let me show you. In Resume Builder project, we have requirements. Should be here. Yeah, webinar, no? Resume Builder. Do we have requirements here? No? Requirements, yeah, absolutely. We have requirements. Let me open it in a different folder. So here are requirements, and if you tell me here is the bug, you have to show me what's wrong here at the requirements level. If it is not in the requirements, it might be something which is obviously a problem. If it is not an obvious problem, then you do not have a bug. So in the best case scenario, you have a suggestion. So how to install the program on the page where it is downloadable, but it is not installable. You just unzip it. So since the installation file has an extension RAR, user must be notified to use a special program called File Archiver. Here is the problem. User has to be a user. Okay? User has to be a user. And we do not offer that application yet to the public. So the only people who use it are testers, so us. And my assumption is that if you are in software testing class, I don't have to explain you what is .rar file. And even if you don't know that, you go to Wikipedia, you search it on Google, And I'm not going to give you any instruction on how to unzip a file. It is a typical routine, and if you come to Portland Computer School office and you tell us you want to take a class with us, we give you a test here on premises, on school campus. We give you a test, and one out of 10 assignments on the test is extracting files from archive. So it is a required skill. You cannot join our school unless you can do that, really, because we do that a lot. So a link to where the user can download the recommended file archiver. It might be nice, if we sell it. It might be nice if we really want lots of people there. At today's stage, as an advice, suggestion, maybe as a bug, I don't think so. It's not enough. Guys, that is important. It is not enough if you don't like something to say that is a bug or that should be fixed this way. It's not enough. Being in software testing business means you remove yourself personally from what you are doing. You are saying, okay, requirement, execution, implementation, requirement, implementation, requirement, implementation. It's not about you liking or disliking the thing. Okay. So it's good we have an opportunity to run into that, but and to discuss that. Let me install it. If you think installation is a challenge, let me try to do it myself first. Okay, I go to where is that install? Okay, update SHTML. Okay, I go here, and it says here probably the date is misleading. It says 2010. It says here most recently updated on June 18th, 2012. So that is what I think it is. I click on it. It downloads the file. Good. Downloads the file. Is it done? Okay. Let me move it to my desktop. Okay. And what do? I just do right mouse click. And I have 7-zip installed. So the application which will extract the files. And I will say extract to resume builder folder. It offers me the name. I say, okay, extract into that file. Okay, here is the file. Why it says 2, probably I already have one on my desktop. I just don't know where it is. It's okay. And when I look inside, here is the resume builder. Okay. And that is the file. There is just one file. Here is a database, and user shouldn't really go there, but it keeps all the data which will be available to me as a user when I select bullets for my resume. So it's done in XML file. And we have 2 help files and just 1 executable. So all I do, I just execute the file. So the bug was saying, when people come to my download page, maybe that page, yeah, again, let's go there again. Where is, okay, the tab in separate tab. So when you come to that page, well, it says RAR. It should probably say it doesn't need any installation, maybe, but see what happens. When it is at the time it is given to you, it comes with requirements. Okay, let's take a look. Requirements. In requirements, it says it runs on all the Windows platforms. The GUI should be in compliance with Windows standards. It creates resumes in RTF format only. Okay. You can create templates also with predefined content. all the sections are built from customized content stored in INI file. We do not have INI files anymore. We have XML file. So we probably have to update our requirements. So that is validation. We are doing validation. We are saying INI, why INI? No. INI files are obsolete. So let's use XML files. So at some point, someone suggested to move to XML files. So we have to maybe update the requirements. Application has Portnoy menu title with underlying menu title with menu items pointing to pages should be, and it says, okay, the application does not need any installation. It comes as a zip file with all the files packed in one folder, installation folder. So before you criticize the application of not being this and that, you are supposed to read the documentation, guys. It happens a lot that you write a bug report and developer says it's not a bug, it's a feature. Or you are saying some information is not there and it is there. So what I'm saying, before you actually start criticizing certain things, or requesting fixes, learn the documentation. And you could say, we do not have INI files anymore, and it would be very good bug report. Okay? You could say application does not have Portnoy menu title anymore. Maybe it does, I don't know. But then you have to be working with requirements. So the application runs, and that version is more updated. It's the most recent updated version, and it is better than the one which was videotaped before. So it starts with saying, okay, choose the profession first. And I'm saying, okay, software QA, good. Continue. Does it have Portnoy menu title? Yes, with different things which should lead to my application, my website pages. Does it go to the pages? I don't know. I mean, you just read the requirements. Yeah, we have a publications page. Good. So you have requirements. You do not just watch. Okay. So keep looking at your bug reports. So we have a bug report, resume builder. So what does it say here? Application allows user to go to other folders without filing the required field marked by asterisk. Well, honestly, you don't have to explain in your bug report what's the required field. I mean, required field is a required field. You are saying marked by asterisk means you expect people not to know. But what does it mean? Okay, I'm here. I didn't fill out anything, and you are saying I can go to objective, I cannot. Summary, I cannot. Skills, I cannot. Education, I cannot. Experience, no. Personal, no. References, no. Preview, no. What is that bug report about? Application allows the user to go to other folders without filling the required information. No, it doesn't allow. I don't know what you are talking about, but it doesn't. In the objective folder, next to the selected item box, arrows are not going to be used. Objective folder, okay. Objective. So let's do something. Let's say Mikhail Portnoy, city, I don't know, Mountain View, phone 650-961-2044, and this is my work phone number. Okay. Email Mikhail@portnoy.com. Okay, that is the bug report. The bug report didn't tell me to do that. I have to figure out. But then you said, go to objective. Okay, I go to objective now. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Mountain View, California. Okay, 94040. Aha. Objective. So, what the report says, in the objective folder, next to the selected item box, I don't know what's selected item box. Arrows are not going to be used because only one item can be placed in the tab. Oh, arrows. Okay, I take one, software QA engineer or software QA tester or software quality assurance engineer. I have to choose one out of three to put it here. So now I can do it just by drag and drop, or I can select one and push the button. And I've selected here, I can push it back. What is the complaint? I do not understand. So if I select more than one and I do that button again, it says you can select only one item. It shouldn't allow to select more probably, but I don't know how, what that report is about. Arrows are not going to be used because only one item can be placed in the tab. There is some idea of a bug report, but there is no bug report at all. I mean, I don't know who is able to understand that. In the Select Resume Profession window, there is no default button. Select Resume Profession window. Select Resume Profession window. What is that? Select Resume Profession. In the previous one, okay, I can exit and run it again. Okay, run it again. Select Resume Profession. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. In the Select Resume Profession window, there is no default button. There is no default button here. I agree. It is not the only problem here. It is not the only problem here. There is no default button. Yeah. And the requirement is we do need the default button. Another one, I would say, in the word profession and in the continue, there is no keyboard access key. If I do Alt on the keyboard, there is no keyboard access key. For example, if I go to Notepad and say Edit, Find, yeah, and now I push Alt on the keyboard. Now, look at that. Find has N underlined, Up has U, Down has D, Match Case has C, Find Next has F. So it is called keyboard access keys. And here, cancel doesn't have keyboard access keys because escape will cancel. Escape does the job. But continue and profession, so both are missing keyboard access keys. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is true. Now, going back there. In the Select Resume Profession, by pressing Cancel button, you leave the application. That is the feature. I don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, it's a feature. It's done that way. When you make changes in preview of template, it does not save. That is a feature. That is a feature. If you look at the requirement, and you have to, okay. To create a template or resume file, user should be in preview folder. It tells you that somewhere there should be. It should be there. Definitely in preview, it does not save unless you save. You have to save. You have to say file save as, and then the file saves. Because if you move from preview to another folder, so you basically canceling the preview. You are saying, I'm going to make changes to the document. So preview cannot stay unless you save in a file in RTF format, which is a feature. In file dialog box, there is no option to open a saved resume. You should, it's a feature. It is a feature. It says here, the application is not supposed to produce 100% complete version of a resume. User is expected to customize and polish the resume created in Resume Builder later on in Microsoft Word or any other word processor. You are not supposed to open any file. If you want to open the file, then you save it. Whatever document you do, you can save it as a template. Okay? You can save a template. Then you can open it. Yes, templates you can open, which is true. For example, if I am doing lots of resumes for my students, I can have a template called internship resume. And in that template, I have all the predefined standard modules which I put in students' resumes. And then I do just a couple of changes, and then resume is done. So that is the idea of template. So again, guys, the most important thing you learn out of those 6 bug reports is you have to learn the application first. If you start writing bug reports without learning the application first, that is the shortest way out of job. Your job is to learn the application. The bug report is written against the bug, and bug is a mismatch between expected product and actual product. And to find a bug, you have to know the product. And when we teach you graphic user interface, when we tell you guys it is worth learning, what we are saying here is you might not know how the application works, but you can already report something on graphic user interface. And there was only one bug here. There is no default button. Yes, default button problem is a graphic user interface problem, and that is the only problem you really reported. The rest of it was about functionality. And so they're not bug reports. They're each and every time you write it, so people say, yeah, but he doesn't know what he is doing. It hurts. Believe it or not, it hurts. If you systematically do that, well, it will hurt. Okay. Now, let's take a look at those who contributed to the bigger files. Resume Builder. Okay, let's go to Resume Builder here. Page 6. 9 hours ago. Okay, maybe something as recent as that. 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Here is homework assignment. Post bugs detected in Resume Builder. Once all jobs are deleted in the Experience tab, none of the buttons work. Cannot create new jobs and can't edit jobs. Guys, bug report is something which is clearly explained. Okay? So let's see what that bug is about, and then I will try to write it myself. When I have to understand it first. So once all jobs are deleted in the Experience tab, okay. Here is the application. I have to do it again. Mikhail. Oh no. Okay, Mikhail. Tab Portnov. Mountain View. California. 94040. Phone 650-961-2044, and my email, and this work, and my email is mikhail@portno.com. Good. Then I can go to objective. I'm saying, okay, software QA engineer. Good. I can double click. Okay. Summary. Okay, well, whatever, some summary. Okay. What I can do, I can already look at preview. Okay, Mikhail, Mountain View, Objective, Summary. Looks nicer. Okay, Summary. Then I go to Skills. Whatever skills I might have, technical, preview. It looks even nicer, you know. It looks like a real resume, guys. Wow, skills, education, add item, year of graduation. Let's say in 1978, I graduated BS, it was engineering technology. God, it gives you lots of, it's not exactly mine. So mine was electrical engineering. Okay, let's say engineering technology. School. Lots of schools. I just take whatever school. City. Wow. City is going to be Moscow. I'm not sure there is Russia there. Okay, whatever numbers they give me. Country. Oh, okay. Now we have country. Oh God. Now we have country, Russia. By default, it was US, I believe. I hope so. Any Russia here? S, PR. Yeah, Russia. Okay. So definitely, it's not exactly what I did, but it's okay. I just say this, and then I can fix it. I can fix it later on. And then, it's okay. Let's move. Experience. Good. Add item. Let's say in April of 1992 and ending with let's say June of 93, I worked as a software QA engineer. Well, position. My position was software, technically it was software engineer actually. Software engineer. And the company was called Portfolio Technologies, okay. City, it was Newark, California, I don't know. 9, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Country, United States. And I did lots of things there. Okay. Add. So here is the job. And I can see what I did there. Okay. And then in the bug report, it says, once all jobs are deleted in the Experience tab, deleted, none of the buttons work. Which buttons? I mean, add item, this stuff. So I can edit. Good. I can add one more item. Good. I can delete item. Okay, let's delete. Oh, I deleted. And now I can add. I mean, what's wrong? After it was deleted, all I have is just add item. I do not see any problem here. Obviously, there is nothing to be edited, there is nothing to be deleted, but I can still add something. Okay, I can do something. And what? Okay, let me add one more job. Edit, add item. I'm just doing ad hoc kind of garbage here. Okay, add. Okay, so I delete one. I delete another one. Guys, it works perfectly. It works perfectly. I don't know what your bug report is about. The selection color blue disappears when delete job is chosen in the experience tab. The selection color blue disappears when deleted job is chosen. I do not understand. Okay, I selected. Okay, the selection color, okay, disappears when delete job is chosen. Oh, obviously. It disappears for 1/10 of a second. What kind? Okay, I don't know. I do not see any problem there. Inside the experience tab, once delete job is selected, inside the experience tab, once delete job is expected, confirmation message pops up. If no is chosen, then the removal of job is cancelled, but everything gets deselected as well. I didn't see any confirmation message actually. That might be a problem. So here is something, and I'm saying delete, and there is no confirmation message. That is a problem. I would say we have a problem here. And then I hear sound of your messages here. I have the one he is working on, me too. Guys, the release is very clear. So first of all, it should be in help about resume builder, and says, okay, version 1.0 doesn't say much. But when you look at the resume builder here, at the file, it says 6/18/2012, 6:52 a.m. Okay, that is the release date, June 18th, 2012. 6/18/2012. The difference might be, some difference might be in us using different operating systems. That is the possibility. And I'm using Windows 7. I don't know what you are using, maybe Windows 8 or I don't know really, or XP, but I'm using Windows 7 here. So it could be the only difference. Okay, I think we are in waste of time situation with this stuff. Okay. Contact info tab. There should be an explanation of asterisk character, contact info tab. Okay, let's take a look. So we have asterisk here, and in many applications it would say that it designates required field, which is true. We might do that. As a suggestion, when it comes to the language explanation of. Okay, let me do something out of it. Contact, copy. Okay. Let's see. Here is the text, and we are saying contact info tab. Contact info goes in double quotes, so I know exactly where it is and what we are talking about. So contact info is a name. Contact info tab is the location. Okay, location. Okay. And then I'm saying there should be an explanation. Okay. Okay. Implement. Oh, I'm sorry. Implement designates required field, designate, or maybe asterisk, okay. Asterisk designates required field, text field, in the tab. Implement designate required fields text field. Text. Required field label. Not label. Static. Notice. Okay, let's call it this way. That is the bug report. Whatever the number, let's say number 1. Contact info tab, implement designates required field notice. Yeah, to make it nicer to the user, but it's okay. Where is the rest of bug reports? Okay. The arrows on the right side under the objective, summary, skills, personal info, and reference tab do not work. Okay. Objective. Errors do work. You have to select something here, and then you can move it. You can move it one way, and when you select it here, you can move it another way. If you go to summary and you select one, you can move it. You select one here, you can move it. So as long as we have things selected, so you can use them. No selection, no use. So the only reason you couldn't use it was there was no selection there. Skills. Okay, you select one, you can use it. You select one, you can use it. So it's not a bug report. I mean, you just do not understand the feature. When hovering cursor over the profession editor button, what are you talking about? Which dialog box? Which screen? Where the heck is profession editor button? Profession is misspelled in the description. Where is it? Profession editor button. No, I don't know. I don't know. What is that? What kind of bug report is that? I don't know. Profession editor. Profession editor. Maybe here? I don't know. Button. You call that one a button? Menu item, you call it a button or what? Let me read it again. It says profession editor button, professions is misspelled in the description. What is description? Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand. So it's not a button. It is called menu item. And if you watch my video on graphic user interface, you would never say button here. It's a menu item. And then you are talking about something here, and that thing, thingy-magic, okay? It is called status bar. The one with menu title, that one is called menu bar. That one is called, with toolbar buttons, is called toolbar. The one which says resume builder here, it's called title bar of a window. And that one is called status bar. And on the status bar, we should normally see help for menu items. When we go menu item by menu item, we say these two have no help. Those two have no help. View, these two do. File 1, 2, 3. These ones are okay. But tools have no. That is a problem. Why don't you say that options and update menu items under the tools menu title do not have status bar help? So what you are saying here, okay, let's say it's the way it should be said. Copy. Number 2. So guys, that is exactly what we are learning here. Number 2. When hovering, you do not explain how you find the status bar help. You are saying status bar help for professions slash which one? Professions editor. Yeah, for professions. Profession editor, okay. Professions. Profession editor. Profession editor. Menu item. That is how it is called. So, status bar help for menu item is misspelled. I'm sorry, where is it? Is misspelled. And you don't have to even explain much. It is misspelled. They will realize what's wrong. And what's wrong is, it says profession. The word profession is misspelled, which is fine. Okay. Which is fine. Okay. See guys, it takes lots of intelligence to understand what you want to say. And that is what we have to practice with. We have to provide bug reports in a professional manner. And our next session is pretty much about that. And if you look at online home page here, we have bug reporting presentation here. So how we write bug reports. It comes from another session, but I do have it for you. Since we have a couple of videos on YouTube open to the public anyway, so it's here. So that is the subject for the next one. Okay, then allowing both fields to be active under the objective, summary, skills, personal info, and reference tab may confuse user. Both fields to be active. Oh God. Okay, let's say we have selection in the top, in the upper pane, and in the lower pane, the word pane, let me write it for you. Pane. When you look at window, so it might have panes. Or let me, I don't know how to explain, just a second. Maybe I will go to Google. I will say pane. just to make sure you understand what it might mean. Okay, you have window here. Look at that picture. You have window with 6 panes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You have window here with 12 panes. You have window here with 4 panes. You have face in a window pane. Okay, that is what it means. So that is a technical term coming from Windows terminology. So what it says, if we have selected, if we have, okay, one item selected here and one item selected here, then it might cause confusion. If user knows what he is doing, there is no confusion. So user might just move it up, or user might move this one down. If you have both, and you say, what if user wants this one to go down? Definitely that button should be disabled because one is already there. If you write a bug report saying if in lower pane there is an item here in objective folder, if there is an item here, then down button should be disabled, then I would agree with you. But selections by itself do not confuse. I do not see anything confusing here. Really, I don't know what you mean. If you explain what that confusion is about, I might agree or disagree. But since there is no explanation, there is just an idea of user, whatever user, being confused with whatever, for whatever reason, I don't know what that reason is, I cannot judge. Guys, you have to sell your bug report to developers. They have lots of things to be done, and they have lots of bug reports to be fixed. If they look at your bug report and they realize it takes lots of time to understand, they will move to another bug report. You remember the question like, who is a better tester, the one who has more bugs reported or the one who has more bugs fixed? It is a part to that. If you do not write clear bug reports, you will not have them fixed, even if the problem is a real problem. Okay? And the word active, allowing both fields to be active. What do you mean fields? It is called items, list items. You have lists. That is a list. That is one list, and that is another list. We have two lists in two panes, and neither one is active. They are selected. Why don't you watch the videos, the webinars I do for you? I mean, I'm using all that terminology, and you shouldn't invent your own terminology. You just have to learn. You have choices. Either you learn or you don't learn. And if you don't learn, it's your choice. What can I do? I'm just telling you, you cannot write bug reports like that. That is the whole reason for us doing that. Natalia, entire program exists if the user presses exits. If the user presses X icon on the select resume profession dialog box. It's not an icon, it is a button. Okay, it's a button, and yes, there is no warning or indication that the program will exit. It's not needed. I mean, people know what that thing is about. I mean, if you don't know what that thing does, you don't need a resume. Number 2, email text box on the contact us, contact info tab. Email text box marked as required field. Okay. Email is marked as required field. So you are saying it is not? Can I move? Oh yeah, it is not required. Okay, okay, I can see that. But application allows to navigate to other tabs without entering any data. Now, the question is, if it is a required field, do we have anything in our requirements? No, it doesn't say anything about. No, okay, it doesn't go that far. Cool. So it is marked as required. and it is not, where is it here? Okay, treated as required, and we have no requirement, guys. I cannot say if it should be required or not. But honestly, I don't think it should be required. I don't think it should be, because eventually you come to you do not send that to anybody. It is just for you. If you fill out a form on internet, they want your email, because otherwise they do not want to deal with you. In that specific case, it goes to your own resume. You can come here. You can write whatever you want. You remember we had that education, which is what wasn't mine. Okay, BS in electrical. I can change it here. Electrical engineering. Okay. I can fix it right here. University of Telecommunications, Moscow, Russia, Moscow, Russia. So guys, it's okay. So why in the world that field is required? I don't know. It's in between you and you. I would rather request that thing not to be required. What about phone number? Can I go? No, I don't know. To me, maybe just first and last name should be required, just if you ask me. But it's okay. We might think, okay, what if someone is a total idiot and he doesn't know how resume should be done? We will protect him against himself. Yeah, we can do that. But what is the bug report actually? The bug report is, okay, let me copy paste first. Copy. Okay, so bug report number 3. Okay, email. Okay, so first of all, where it happened? It happened in contact info tab. I'm saying copy, paste here, and I'm saying okay. Contact info tab, email field. Mail field. You might say, what is the difference between text box and field? Field is where you put the information. Text box is how it is implemented. So to me, it's not about implementation. To me, it's about functionality. I'm saying email field, on the email field is marked as required, but it is not. But marked as required, but it is not processed that way. Something like that. So where? Contact info. What exactly? Email field. Okay. So what happened? Marked as required, but blah, blah, blah. Not processed that way. So we are looking at the rule of 3 W's in the bug report. So we are saying 1 W answers the question, what happened? What happened? Another W answers the question where exactly it happened, and the order might be different. They might change the order. And third W explains, if any, under which circumstances it happened. Circumstances. So we are saying where? Contact info tab, email field. That is exactly the location. What happened? Marked as required, but not processed that way. That is what happened. Any circumstances? No, it's always like that. Okay? here, status bar help. So what happened? Status bar help is misspelled. Where? Profession editor. Okay. Well, so what happened? Menu item is no. Okay. Help. Yeah. Status bar help is misspelled. Where? For such and such menu item. Contact info tab. Okay, that is where it happened. On that tab, what happened? We are saying implement something there. Okay, it didn't happen yet, but we want some change. Okay, so guys, now, what we do? The homework stays the same. We are working on improving our bug reports for both resume builder and for Tolia page, that one. And we will run into bug reports, maybe more into more details tomorrow. And in between tomorrow and today, you have to figure out if you stay in the class. Cannot install resume builder. It says file corrupted. I don't know. I mean, maybe you are trying to install it on Macintosh. I don't know. I mean, on each and every Windows platform, it should work. And also, you cannot really, if you just download the zip file. Let's say I have zip file on my desktop. If I open the zip file and then I go to Resume Builder inside and I try to run Resume Builder from inside of a zipped file, God knows what might happen. I don't know. Nobody knows. It is not supposed to work really. It might say it's corrupted or I don't know. You unzip it first, and that is what I did. I said, extract to the folder, and then from the folder I run it. So that is the only way. I mean, you shouldn't be able to install anything. It's just there. You unpack it. So the files are made to work under Windows 32 and 64-bit, which is XP, Vista 7. And I never tried under Windows 8 myself, but should be working under Windows 8. I hope so. Guys, anybody with Windows 8 running who can do it? Just say if you are using Windows 8 and you have no problem. Anybody? I believe most of you are using Windows 8, no? Let me see. The question is if I can check homework of each of the participants. Guys, it's not technically possible. If you have any doubts or anything like you really want me to look at, just let me know and I will. But I cannot just by default go over that many homeworks, and no, we just cannot do that. Okay, anytime you have a doubt, you have an issue, show it to me. I'm just showing you how to write a bug report, and I'm showing you the typical problems. And if you want me to look at your bug report, I will look at your bug report. But you are supposed to learn by looking at other people's mistakes, not just only at your own mistakes. Because the mistakes you are making today might not be all the thinkable mistakes to be done. So learning from other people's mistakes is very good as well. And let me tell you guys, we have lots of videos on how to write bug reports. It is coming. You will have access to that stuff. And I don't know anybody who wasn't able to write bug reports after our course. And then you have project in our class, and you will write lots of bug reports under professional supervision. So what is the best way to contact me? Just write into the group, or you can write to me directly. It depends. Yeah, directly is easier because when you write to the group and there are hundreds of messages, I cannot really watch them. But if you write to me directly, there is a pretty good chance it reaches me. Okay. but what time do we need to register tomorrow? We want, okay, at 5 p.m. tomorrow, local time, we will look at the money coming. Registration is not that urgent, but the money part, that is how we count participants. So filling out the form doesn't make you a student yet. It's a part of that. So we count by money received. And so it takes maybe 10-15 minutes for money to be processed by the system. We are using PayPal, but PayPal allows to use credit cards. It doesn't mean you have to have PayPal. So if you go through the interface, you will see that. Are we going to have time off for Thanksgiving and Christmas? For Christmas, for sure. For Thanksgiving, guys, it's up to you, because I am kind of, I do not feel, how to say, really involved in anything if I spend 1 hour teaching, guys. I'm okay with that, day or night. I was doing webinar a few weeks ago from 11 p.m. local time till 3 a.m. So it was 4 hours talking non-stop. And I'm okay with that. So I'm so much up to that. You decide. If we have people who say, guys, I cannot do it, we will just not do it on that day. How about New Year's? Well, New Year, it's up to you. I can teach on New Year. Guys, I'm not a religious person. You know, I do not have, a religious obligation. And the way I understand my relationship with the God is, teaching is a good thing. God wants me to teach, so that's good. Okay, so you decided. You decide for yourself. Guys, if you want a job as soon as possible, it's a different activity. It means we have to do your resumes as soon as possible, so you can start doing job search. And all these sessions are recorded. I mean, you will have access to the previous class recordings. You don't have to wait for anybody. You can do any session at any time. Okay, so if you want to start looking for a job as soon as possible, we can do it as soon as possible. How we will receive our certificates? We normally print them here locally and scan and email you the scanned copy, so you can print it anytime you need it. And it's as good looking as if we would print it here. I mean, we have very, very high quality scanner. Well, we will start doing your resumes, guys. Let me tell you, it is our session number 3. Let's say next week. So we have one more session on Tuesday, one more session on Thursday, and then starting next week we can do your resumes. I don't want a crowd right away, but let's say 5-10 resumes would be good enough to motivate others. And but I really need people who are, willing to go to the job market and willing to do it. Okay, not just to have a resume, but actually use it. Okay, so let me get off the record.